Okay, we are back. This is the third recording of today. And we are going to be starting the event I've been waiting for quite a while, actually. Ever since I first heard the relevant information about it and heard the soundtrack of it, I've been waiting for it to come to the global. It's 2 weeks until the end. I'm gonna be doing today. The music is amazing, by the way, as you can probably hear in the background. I really want to cover this, actually, sometimes. Like, this is one of those things I really would like to cover, because it doesn't really... It has this smooth, velvety nature, and I think I will be able to replicate, even if with my male voice. Chirps. Listen to your heart. I've been told that it really applies to a lot of people who I've talked to before. So I'm really curious. Things do not change, we change. Hi there. I'm currently unable to answer the phone. Please leave a message after the tone. Beep. Hi there.
あなたが少し恋しくて私のところに来ないあなたの声を聞きたいの
I'm starting to miss you. Will you come to me? I want to hear your voice.
では今夜会いましょう
Okay, then. I'll see you tonight. In the night, the stationary object screams in inaudible vibrations. This continues until the notification light on the phone goes out, and everything returns to silence. You look at the comms device in your hand. The bright lit low battery icon flashes for a few seconds before the screen completely falls into black. Who's been using my comms to make random calls again? Can't be really a ghost, can it? Recently, an urban legend wave about ghost calls is sweeping across the east side, reaching even the bureau. Day or night, every corner of the bureau is filled with startling phone rings and busy tones. Whispers buzz around your ears. Sometimes you really feel like someone is whispering secrets into your ear and trying to lure you into an abyss. When I get back, I'll find the instigator and then give them a good... Can't I take break without any trouble? You sigh and pull away the comms device. Originally, you're going to enjoy a rare day off after attempting the Forum on Strengthening the Management Efficiency of Hypercubes in the Response to Mania Crisis Incidents with the Public Security Bureau on this side. But now your comms device is completely out of power, and you can't contact the hotel you booked. You plan to go to the grocery store next door and get some coins to call your adjutant for help from a phone booth. Ah, yes, lovely.
こんばんは深夜3時の着信へようこそパーソナリティのエブンです
Hello, welcome to call at 3 a.m. I'm your host, Eleven.
今日も皆様と近況を話し合い心を通わせられることを嬉しく思います
I'm glad to share some thoughts with you all about recent events.
おや、また随分と冷静沈着だな。何事もないかのように番組を進行してやがる。
She's certainly keeping her cool in this crisis, still hosting the show as if nothing happened. What crisis?
ああ、すまん。ラジオ番組に夢中で気づかなかったよ。
Oh, excuse me. I was too distracted listening to the program. Sorry, I didn't see you over there. The owner, who was sitting casually behind the counter, quickly stands up straight when he sees you.
お坊ちゃん、こんな遅い時間にまだ外にいるのか？何か欲しいものでも？
Still out so late, young man? What would you like? A bottle of water, please. Can you give me some change in cash?
どうかな。効果ならあるが足りなそうだ。
Let me see. Might only have some coins left. Not sure if it's enough. That's okay. I'll take a few of those too. You pick up a few brightly wrapped candies from the glass bowl on the counter and put them in your pocket along with the coins.
これから電話での受付を始めます。
ね
皆様からのお電話をお待ちしております。
Next, we'll open up the phone lines and invite everyone to call in.
ありゃりゃ。今夜はどれだけの幽霊着信があるか楽しみだね。
Oh, let's see how many ghost calls we get tonight. Ghost calls? You take a water from the owner's hand and glance at the small radio on the other side of the counter.
知らないのか。
You haven't heard about this? I've only heard a little about it.
この番組、深夜3時の着信。
This show, call at 3 a.m.
不吉なのさ。
It ain't clean.
都市伝説にある深夜3時に電話してきて、電話を使って人を殺す女の幽霊とこのパーソナリティの声が全く同じらしい。このことが知られた後、彼女の番組に電話が爆発的にかかってきてるんだ。
They say this host has the same voice as the legendary female ghost who will call you at 3 a.m. and claim your life through the phone. After this went viral, her show's phone lines have blown up.
最初は誰もがラジオ局の宣伝の一環だと思っていたんだが、
At first, I really thought it was just a publicity stunt by the radio station, but the grocery store owner beckons you to lean closer.
その後、ラジオ局に電話をかけた人たちがみんな姿を消してるんだ。
Since then, several people who had called the radio station has disappeared. Disappeared? They went missing? Or...
行方不明でも何らかの痕跡は残るだろう。そいつらはまるで突然蒸発したように、ほら。
if they went missing, they would at least have leave some traces, right? These people simply evaporated from the face of the earth, see? The grocery store owner nods towards the shop's door. You see several posters on it, all of them missing person notices.
でもな、そいつらがこのラジオと関係があるとは限らないと思うんだ。
But I reckon those people might not necessarily have anything to do with this radio station. I think so too. How could a radio show station have such power? It feels like just a silly rumor. What's your take on this?
ああ、そうだな。彼女はラジオ局で働いている人気パーソナリティだ。人気があれば嫉妬するやつも多い。根も葉もない噂話だろうな。
Well, look, she works at the radio station. She's a popular radio host. With popularity comes controversy. It's probably just a silly rumor.
俺たちみたいな連中はちょっとした楽しみを求めているのさ。深夜まで店を開けていると退屈するだろう。くだらないラジオで時間を潰すのも悪くない。
We're just looking for something to keep us entertained. Look at me, keeping the shop open so late in the night. It's so tedious. It's nice to listen to some idiot messing around on the radio to pass the time. That's true. I used to work in a very tedious job. It was basically a night kind of station thing. I was mostly just sitting there doing nothing for the entirety of night because I was like on the call. I was supposed to be on the call for people, and I usually listen to the radio to pass the time. I usually listened to browse the internet, did whatever the hell I could to stave away the sleepiness because I was supposed to be doing my work. Occasionally I went to take a nap because duh, but usually it's just been a stale nothingness. It hasn't been even a quiet job or anything, right? Or like a heavy job that demanded my attention and focus because most of the time nobody called. Like most of the days nobody called, nobody disturbed us in any way, capacity or form. Sometimes the administration called, but that's just to check if I'm alive. That was the same kind of tedium I feel like that is represented in a grocery store owner who sits there day and night with no real action. So I imagine having the radio to keep him occupied late at night sounds like something that would be appropriate.
消えていった奴らの多くは暇を持て余しているような連中だ。 昼夜を問わずラジオやパーソナリティにうつつを抜かしていたら何かに目をつけられても不思議じゃない。
Those who vanished, most of them are idle people who threw money around all day at night on radio shows and hosts. It's not surprising that they attracted attention.
なんでもこれらの人々が行方不明になる前電話に着信があったそうだが治安局が調べてもその電話の記録はないって話さ。
Rumor has it that all these people received a call before they disappeared, but the Public Security Bureau insists there are no records of these calls. Interesting. That is interesting. You walk out of the grocery store and the owner behind you turns up the volume of the radio a bit more. The voice of the host echoes faintly, causing a tingling sensation on your back.
お電話ありがとうございます。あなたの経験や感想を
Yeah, that's definitely
分
allowed.
かち合っていただけることを嬉しく思います。
Thank you for your call. Thank you for sharing your experiences and insights with us.
人の心の中には常に不安があり、焦燥に駆られ、それらを吐き出したいと思うことがある。
People are often feel anxious, becoming frustrated, and wanting to vent.
どうぞ、いつでもお電話ください。
You are welcome to call us at any time. After leaving the grocery store, you walk down the street. There should be a phone booth around here. It looks a bit old, but because it's transparent and covered with graffiti, it doesn't seem so dreary. You think about the story of the store owner mentioned earlier, and start to wonder if there might be a mania powers at work. I'm on vacation, shouldn't think about work. As you try to dispel the thoughts of work in your mind, you're jolted by a sudden ring of the phone. You jump in surprise. When you look up, you realize that you're trapped inside a small phone booth. The small space is filled with echoing rings and deathly silence. The public telephone appears before you like a phone book abandoned by the world.
次のお電話をお待ちしております。
Let's look forward to the next call. The voice isn't loud, but to you, it's like a thunderclap. You're already at the distance away from the grocery store, and the booth door is tightly shut. There's no way you should be able to hear the radio station from here. Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling.
電話が鳴っているけど、怖がらないで。
Pick it up. Don't be scared.
大丈夫だから。
It's not a big deal. The old public phone suddenly rings. Your mind flashes back to those strange calls at the bureau. The ones known as the ghost calls. Your first reaction is to leave the phone booth, but it's as if someone is holding the door shut from the outside. You can't make it budge at all. Damn it! You grit your teeth. A faint red light emanates from your palm as you prepare to use the power of the shackles. Sure, answer the phone. Might as well. The piercing ring grows louder. You can't bear it any longer. Gritting your teeth, you reach out and pick up the phone. Hello.
やっと私の電話に出てくれた。
You finally decided to answer my call?
あなたの声が聞けて嬉しい。
Hearing your voice makes me happy. Who are you? Do you know me? And why are you calling me? You look at the public phone, really wanted to hang up.
切らないで、ダーリン。あなたを助けるために来たのだ。
Don't hang up, darling. I'm here to help you. Help me? If you want to help me, let me call my adjutant of the MBCC instead of hogging the line.
もっと話して。あなたの声が好きなの。
You should talk more. I like your voice.
それを守って自分自身をしっかりと。
Take good care of it. Take good care of yourself.
その声があなたの脳内、あなたの心、そしてこの世界全体に響き渡るように。
Let this voice echo in your mind, in your heart, in the whole wide world. Beep, beep, beep. Hello? Hello? The call is terminated and a dial tone emits from the receiver. You're still in shock and your ears are still ringing. You hang up the phone, remaining in the phone booth to calm down for a while. After observing your surroundings and finding nothing strange, you slowly retract your shackles. Was it a prank? The door of the phone booth clicks and unlocks. You quickly push the door open, intending to rush back to the bureau to find out who's playing tricks on you. But as you step out, you realize something is wrong. A strong sense of discomfort hits you head on. The streetlights cast a strange purple glow. The occasional flickering signal fault distorts the building and lights before returning back to normal. But to you, what's even more disturbing is the strong mania enveloping the area. This place is a world constructed entirely by mania. Ho. Chief of Menace Bureau, after attending immediate site, prepares to enjoy vacation, but once again gets involved in the money event. Because, of course, this money event seems to be related to the recent urban legend of the ghost cult. Perhaps you should start your investigation from here. Sleeping planet. Please close your eyes. Imagine you're putting your chin on a window still. The blue rain outside the window has wet the road, and the smell of dust mixed with the rainwater permeates the air. The rain falls on East Side and also on Syndicate. At least while this blue rain lasts, everyone is equal. And your thoughts drift further and farther away, slowly falling into a dream.
リスナーの皆さん、こんにちは。本日のディス交通ラジオ、パーソナリティのラクです。
ぬのこです。
では、市内の交通状況を見ていきましょう。現在ニューシティでは渋滞はおおむね発生しておりません。ただしスローニーストリートは一部渋滞しているところがあるようです。走行には十分にご注意ください。
あれ？ラク君、スローニーストリートといえば前に共同病が発生して街中が霧に包まれたところですよね。
そうですよ、ヌノコちゃん。FAC が極力情報を封鎖しているようですが、ニューシティのあちこちで共同病が発生しているのはもはや公然の秘密です。
へえ、ちょっと怖そうですね。最近夜中に奇妙な着信が来るって噂を聞いたんですけど、それも共同病関係なんでしょうか。
ああ、ネットで噂になっているあの話ですね。夜中に女性の幽霊から電話がかかってくるとか。確かあれはラジオ番組にも関係があると聞きましたが。
そうですよ、あのラジオです。深夜3時の着信。
Interesting. There is actual.
リスナーの皆さん。
Yeah, listen to 皆さん、こんにちは。
本日のディス交通ラジオ。
Luke and
パーソナリ
Bonnie.
ティのラクです。
Lucker.
ぬのこです。
Bonnie.
市内の交通状況を見
They're
ていきましょう。
basically talking about like random bullshit happening in the city. Yeah, in New City. Dear listeners, welcome to the Dear Traffic, more reliable traffic radio station available to you. Our hosts Luke and Bonnie are always ready to update you on the latest traffic conditions, music, and fresh news in this city. If you're interested in our show, don't forget to tune into our channel, This City Traffic. We offer 24 hours of non-stop broadcasting, so your driving journey will no longer be boring. Interesting. They're talking about basically FAC stuff and talking about everything that happens there. Yes, I understand it somewhat. Not fully, but I do understand it somewhat. Hostess situation. Dear show team, hello, I'm a loyal listener of your show. Recently, when I listen to call at 3 a.m., I always feel like the hostess doesn't sound too well. She sounds very tired. Is she okay? I'm really worried about her health. These past few days, she doesn't seem to be hosting your show anymore. Did something happen? If you have the updates about her, please reply to my message. Hello, you're from the radio show, right? The one called Call at 3 a.m. or something. There's been a lot of talk about it later, saying that your hostess is the same woman who makes those midnight ghost calls. Now a bunch of kids are imitating you, prank calling my drink bar every day at 3 a.m. I'm so fed up with this. I'm begging you. Can you please stop stirring up trouble? Will you please stop? Oh, you can like actually frequencies. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so Chief, as usual, gets transported fuck knows where. Because why the fuck not, I guess. Why the fuck not? And this is the instance. And I guess now I understand why the entire event is themed after neon. Because you are in Azure dream of some sort. Night 1, Azure world. After receiving the mysterious call in the fold move, you find yourself sucked into a world constructed by mania. This world is filled with eerie blue as strange figures are approaching from a distance.